YouTube, mic check 1 2, mic check 1 2. Y'all, we come with killers who show no remorse in court. Man, what? I swear, bro, I should be watching the most random shit, bro. I swear. Oh yeah, welcome new subscribers, new people. How y'all doing? Man, let's go ahead and just jump into the video.
Tyrone Webster, our first criminal, is the lowest of the low. After murdering someone, he smirked and smiled while the victim's blind sister was speaking to him.
Watson's sister, who is legally blind, stood before Judge Jody Lubers and asked exactly where her brother's killer was standing so she could look at him as
Wow. Wow. That's crazy. The bro smiled because she was at. Hey, ain't gonna. Nah, that's good.
She initially offered her forgiveness.
When I heard the story on the news, the first thing I did after I closed my mouth was just to ask God to forgive you. Because you didn't know what you were doing.
However, once she is told that he has been laughing, she really goes for him.
Just so you know he's laughing right now. I really don't care because you know you laughing now. But the moment they get you behind those prison walls for the rest of your life, you will be somebody's girlfriend. And that smile will no longer be on your face. It will be tears.
She sure showed him. Number 9, Michael Swanson. This 17-year-old killer of 2 can be seen smirking and smiling while the judge reads him his sentence.
2 months into your 18th year, and you have 4 grade balls to look forward to for the rest of your life.
When the judge tries to hit home how serious this killer's crimes are, he decides to just smile and laugh.
I'll tell you what I think. It's cold-blooded murder.
Wow.
Family members of the victims let him know what they thought of him, but his face showed no emotion whatsoever. He was charged with killing 2 convenience store workers.
You said you did it for cigarettes and money and so no one could identify you, but I think that's a lie. You did it, as you later said on, that it was so you could feel powerful. How could killing a defenseless...
Man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, you... I want to go in, bro, but I ain't trying to get this whole block. It's just like, bro, like, why? At the end of the day, just why? Like, do people do, like, crazy ass for no reason, bro? People got families, bro. People just be trying to go to work. People just, like nobody want to be at work, just like how you don't want to be at work, son. And look at this, ooh, boy, like, he just bruh. Like, he's just goofy, bruh. Look at him, bruh. Like, just goofy.
Woman and an outright execution be powerful or fair?
Other family members of the victims really struggled to describe him.
I think he doesn't have a heart and soul, actually. There's nothing there. There's just emptiness, really.
So what did the killer's family have to say?
Well, Kevin, they weren't in court today, so they didn't have anything to say.
And sadly, it doesn't look like he's learned his lesson either. At 21, he managed to kill a fellow inmate with a knife he smuggled into prison, adding another 25 years to his sentence. Number 8, Randall Moore. For this next killer, the judge was simply gobsmacked.
We give a new meaning to the word evil. I've never, ever seen anybody like him.
This guy kidnapped, sexually assaulted, and killed his wife. A police officer was also harmed trying to stop him. His opposing attorney did not hold back.
He said, get in my car. And when she refused to get inside the car with him, he grabbed her like a piece of luggage and he threw her face first in the back seat of the car.
The judge reads out that he is guilty of first-degree murder, and his response is unbelievable.
We, the jury, find the defendant guilty of murder in the first degree.
his only reaction? A slight nod.
Transcripts from the court show him stating no remorse whatsoever. He blames his wife for taking his son away from him. Number 7, John Spooner. Most of these videos are teenagers or younger men, but here we have a 76-year-old man showing no remorse whatsoever.
Family of the victim.
I mean, like, he's 76, bro. He know he ain't got that much longer on this goddamn earth. He just like at this point, if he get life, that's like 2 years.
Got the sentence they asked for, but they got no apology, no sign of remorse from John Spooner, this aging, frail man sentenced to spend the rest of his life in prison.
The man thought a teenager was trying to rob him, so shot him dead.
Home surveillance video captured Spooner on the sidewalk, accusing Darius Simmons of stealing. moments before Spooner shot the unarmed boy.
During the trial, he decided to blame the boy's grieving mother.
May God forgive you, Miss Larry. But you're lying and cheating and stealing. Like I say, I don't know if I did right or wrong.
Number 6, Dan.
He might just be confused or mentally unstable or like, I don't know, or maybe he's just racist. I don't know, like, cause what the hell?
Right. Our next criminal decided to smile and laugh during his sentencing, causing the judge to halt proceedings.
Admitted killer's caught on camera smiling during his sentencing. A judge, fed up with that casual attitude, stopped the proceedings in a surprising move.
The context of the smiling makes it all the more psychotic.
Rhonda Wright sat in court smiling and merely laughing as a mother shed tears for her son, shot and killed by Wright.
Wow.
Laughter and love.
When invited to speak, he showed no remorse whatsoever.
I just want to tell y'all, I'll be home soon, or I'll be king, I love my family.
The judge soon put him in his place.
Watching you sit there, smile and laugh and shake your head like this was no big deal, I'm very tempted to just say, I'm not going to accept this sentence agreement. We'll go to trial, and if you're convicted of felony murder, you'll go to prison for the rest of your life. That means you'll die there.
Number 5, T.J. Lane. Our next criminal.
Like those type of people, bro. Like, you gotta charge into the game, like, for real. Like, we on your head, boy. We really take you to trial.
Got up to all kinds of sick antics while appearing in court. Here he comes in looking perfectly normal. He then sits down and starts talking to his attorney. Meanwhile, he's slowly unbuttoning his shirt. Once this shirt is removed, you can see that he is wearing a t-shirt with the word killer written across it. He then looks over towards the victim of the family and gives them the finger. This guy was a school shooter. He shot 6 kids, but only managed to kill 3. When hearing from the victims' families, he just smiled.
You will never ever be in my thoughts after this. Never. My family will move on, not you.
Bruh. Let's address this in this video, bruh. But to all the people who have suffered due to school shootings and is afraid, like, bruh, I don't, like, people should not be afraid to go to school, to the store, anywhere, bruh. Just normal activities. What the actual, man, fuck it, bro. What the actual fuck is you doing? Running to a fucking school, shooting people. Like, I'm not, like, I was trying to hold back, bro. But it's like, bro, at the end of the day, bro, like, if this hoe get blocked, it get blocked. Because it is what it is. But it's like, there's people who trying to go to school, achieve their dreams, and they got big aspirations, and you just run into schools for no reason besides you just want to feel something or feel powerful and take their life for what? For what? For what?
The defense attorney had nothing much to say. At a certain point, you can't really defend the indefensible.
Yeah, I mean, we obviously have a job to do. It's a very important job if the system's to work. But every defense lawyer is a human being.
Number 4, Teddy Baltimore Smith. A lot of the time, these remorseless killers start blaming the victims. In this case, the victim spat on this killer's BMW and believes that he was asking for it.
Prosecutors say last May, Cerno was a passenger in this utility truck when he spat out the window, and it landed on Smith's black BMW.
Spitting on someone's car is not the kindest thing to do, but according to this guy, it gives you a license to kill them.
Oh, yeah, I don't think blaming the victim helped him with the judge, but he did it anyway.
He decided not to apologize to the victim's family, and instead told the judge that he was provoking him.
He put up on me and he spit on me. You know what I'm saying? After I asked him please not to do that, I don't know how come he did that.
The killer showed no remorse and was convinced he was in the right.
At his sentencing today, Smith spent about 15 minutes retrying this case and going over details of the crime. Eventually, the victim's sister stopped listening and walked away.
Number 3, Luis Bracamontes. Next, this chilling footage is of a cop killer who cannot seem to stop smiling in court. He killed 2 police officers and wishes he had killed even more cops. His day at court was dramatic, to say the least.
On his first day of trial, Bracamontes yelling out that he knows what he did and that this trial is a waste of time. He even called one of his victims a coward.
And his behavior gets even more disturbing. He can be seen chuckling away to himself when given details about the murders.
When there's blood everywhere, he's been hit. And he yells, I'm hit, I'm hit, I'm hit.
As the prosecution laid out the horrific details.
Bracamontes laughed.
In a previous trial, where no cameras were allowed, reporters remarked at how relaxed he was when being on trial for murder.
He was easygoing, lighthearted.
How do you remain calm in the situation, bro?
Hey, how are you guys doing today?
He then just casually asked for the penalty.
At that point, the defendant suddenly announced, quote, "I'm guilty. I killed those cops. I want the execution. I'm guilty."
Number 2, Isabel Martinez. You're probably watching so far and thinking, all of the killers so far have been men. Are there any remorseless killers who are women? Well, you probably wish you never asked.
The mother accused of murdering her 4 children and husband is planning to represent herself. This is new video as the woman gave a bizarre thumbs up as she faced a judge for the first time.
She smiled throughout the entire sentencing.
Ma'am, I'm going to caution you to cut out the display for the cameras.
What we have here is a severe case of mental illness. The motive behind her killing was unbelievable.
Investigative reports now show when officers put Martinez in a police car outside her home, she said she wanted her father back. He had died 2 weeks earlier, and she was offering her children to God in exchange.
Her father...
I swear, bro. I swear some people don't need kids, bro. Like, I don't get it, bro. Like, some people just don't need kids. Like, if you knew you was gonna like if you knew that you well, most people who are mentally unstable don't know they're mentally unstable. So I'm not even finna dig deep into this, but it's just like not everybody meant to have kids, bro. Like, a lot of people not meant to have kids. This is a sad case. Those kids deserve way better. Way better. They didn't even get to live. And I hate stories like this, especially with kids, because they didn't get to grow up, didn't get to become who they was gonna be, achieve their goals and dreams, and for what? For what? You gonna take their life for somebody not even here, bro? That's already dead, gone in the dirt, already decaying away. I'm going in low key.
Her passed away, and she went completely off the rails.
Tina said she heard voices from God and other people, and a fight between good and bad people was taking place.
She got into such a disturbed and deluded state that she thought that this was the right thing to do. Number 1, Ronnie ONeal. Our next criminal did something incredibly disturbing, but don't take my word for it. This is what the judge had to say.
I've seen human beings killed at the hands of others in every way imaginable. You name it, I've seen it. Shootings, stabbings, drownings, suffocatings, blown apart by cars, and DUI manslaughter cases. Horrible things. This is the worst case I've ever seen.
When asked if he was sorry, the criminal responded,
"I am not sorry for something I did do, and I'm not sorry for the things I did do."
In the most bizarre cases of all,
who you get allowed with? Hold up. Nigga said that. Hey, who? Hey.
He decided to represent himself in court and openly admit killing his wife and his daughter.
I did kill Kenyatta Bailey, but I want you to tell it like it is if you're gonna tell it.
The victim's family gave him hell.
So when you sit in that cell for the rest of your life, remember, you don't leave out until you're in a box.
This resulted in a horrifying situation where his incredibly brave son had to testify while being cross-examined by his father, who tried to murder him.
Wow.
Did I hurt you that night of this incident?
Yes.
I did. And how did I hurt you?
You stabbed me.
While that footage is quite distressing, my faith in humanity was restored when I learned that this kid had been adopted into a new family.
Now Ronnie has a new family and 5 new siblings who've accepted Ronnie into their lives.
One of best moms and dads. They take care of me.
Thanks so much for watching. Please click on...
Bruh. I swear, bruh. We need to do a background check on folks, bruh. Check in. I don't know, there's too many people in the world, to be checking in on everybody. It's just dang, bruh. I really want to know, what causes people to mentally just lose it, bruh. This last dude, Ronnie, bruh. where do you just lose it? Cause I mean, some people argue that people was born like this, but and I don't know, bro. I don't know. Like, I'm only human. I'm only 20 years old. I ain't never studied none of this, so I really can't speak on it for real. For real, it's just like I just want to know like how people lose common sense, or if they never had it. But yeah, if y'all enjoyed the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see y'all next video. We out.